So today we have had several disasters, beginning with realizing that one of the spokes on this bicycle, which Alba is riding, had broken at the nipple. So we used one of the spare spokes that came with the bike and had a bit of trouble getting the wheel true, because it seems like something strange had happened to the rim. So the replacement spoke stayed at a very low tension, and if I put it anywhere near the tension of the others, then it started bringing the rim out of shape. But anyway, we got it true in the end. And then we were climbing up a mountain. Today we were going to do a little mountain pass to the next town, and one of the arms of my crankset fell off on the other side on these Holotech 2 cranksets, and I've lost the little plastic spacer thing, the preload adjuster, but it's all working. And then just after we had that fixed, we started having lots of air leakage from this tyre, which had a hole in the tube a little while ago. But was well patched up, but I think maybe because it was very hot today, the glue started melting. There was a bit of moisture in the tube from having water inside my pump. And so we have no spare tube. We got to hitchhike to a town over in that direction tomorrow, or I have to cycle there. It's only 10-15 kilometers away, because we thought it's better to do that than to try and continue. So we've come back here. I found a couple of these shelters recently. There is some company, organization, or some club called 4H, which is like a Norwegian youth club, and they have a couple of these kind of like, they call it a nature meeting place. I'm not going to try and pronounce that in Norwegian. And it's by this very beautiful mountain, and I don't know the name of it, but it's shaped like a wizard hat. It's pretty cool. And these areas are kind of communal. It seems like all these 4H places in Norway, people are allowed to kind of come and use the fireplace if it's safe to do so. And here we're not near forests. In Norway, it's actually illegal between the 15th of April and the 15th of September to have fire near forested areas. But here we're safe. It can't really spread at all. So we're going to cook some food in my little wood gas stove. I got some broccoli and sweet potatoes and rosehip powder to make a soup from, and lentils, and some bread left. So that's it. I just wanted to show people these shelters. It has a kind of zipped door and a little area inside for eating. And I think you can sleep in these places if you arrange so with the organization. They have signs on. The last one said no camping without permission, but had a phone number, or it said to arrange in advance for camping. This one says things in Norwegian, which I can't read, but it says something about the shelter here, like overnighting has to be arranged beforehand. I was just sort of kind of guessing. It says, but then the phone numbers of the people here, so we may get in touch with them and just see if we can just spend the night in here, as we can't really cycle. Well, we probably can. Actually, the patches kept coming loose, but I used a little bit of Gorilla Super Glue and some Gorilla Tape. I splodged some Gorilla Super Glue over the hole in the tube, and then let it dry a little and put some Gorilla Tape on it. And it actually feels pretty solid. I'll measure it was at 45 psi. I'll measure in a minute to see if it's actually lost pressure, because it feels quite hard. And it was rolled all the way here from the town. It's like 2 kilometers. So it could possibly be alright, but we do need to get a fresh tube. So there's Alba with her little book. And we're going to start making videos about traveling with bicycles, because look at all these cars. They're all just flying about the place, rolling about the place, burning fuel. We're seeing so many people every day traveling Norway in their camper vans. And although there's a million people talking about bicycle travel, we are going to add to that to show what it's like to just travel around on a bicycle, go at a nice slow pace, take in the scenery and not pollute the planet. So, say hello, Alba.
Hi.
Say goodbye.
Bye bye.